What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC video. Today I'm going to be going over the team that I used in the Players' Cup 4 qualifiers. We're not going to talk about how I did in the Players' Cup 4 qualifiers, because it wasn't good. Okay, we'll talk about it. The first day, I did okay. I did alright. And the second day just went horribly, so I tapped out after day 2. Mainly because I was playing with the IQ of 2 potatoes. That's all I had. Not a whole lot of brain power going into a lot of my plays. So it's no fault to the team. The team is fun. It's a good time. I just played very poorly. So we're going to go over that team today because it is very fun, very unique. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subscribed for more Pokemon Sword and Shield content in the future and Pokemon stuff in general, also Nintendo Switch stuff. I got a couple side Switch videos coming out here soon. So if that's your jam, make sure you're subscribed for more stuff. Let's get into it. So here is the team in all of its glory. We've got Gigantamax Flapple, Gmax Lapras, Calyrex-Ice, Umbreon, Arcanine, and Clefairy. Now, this team is fun because of the Flapple and the Calyrex-Ice that I decided to run. So, I wanted to use Flapple mainly just because Flapple's actually very powerful, and with Sucker Punch and things of that nature, it could actually take out Calyrex Shadow pretty easily, as well as it can do some significant damage to Calyrex-Ice. So, it's a pretty big threat with Sucker Punch in its arsenal. I think it's a very fun Pokemon, and in all my testing, it performed very well. Again, I just played with the IQ of 2 combined potatoes. That's it. That's all I had in the tank. So, let me break this team down for you. So, like I said, we've got our Gmax Flapple with a Life Orb, Hustle, so that way we get the extra damage and all that fun stuff. And then you have Sucker Punch, Outrage, Grab Apple, and Fly. This is going to be a huge Dynamax option just because of the damage it gets off of Hustle plus the Life Orb. Does a lot. It does a ton. And it pairs very well with Clefairy. So, we have a 4, 252, and 252 spread with a Jolly Nature. It's just a very fun Pokemon to use because people don't exactly know what you're going to be running on it. There are other options. If you wanted to use this Pokemon and try this team out, you can also swap out one of these moves for like, probably swap out Sucker Punch and use Dragon Dance and use it with Clefairy to keep people off it and then be able to go in and do insane amounts of damage after Dragon Dance has been set up. That's another viable option. I have another team that I feature Flapple in that I had a very similar strategy where I did use Dragon Dance. It's just a very fun combo, but I liked the Sucker Punch against the very dominant Calyrex-Ice and Calyrex Shadow that are going on right now. Next up is Lapras. Lapras is just a great bring because of Kyogre. We have a weakness policy on it with Water Absorb, Freeze Dry, Protect, Hydro Pump, and Thunderbolt. Very, very similar Lapras to what I've used in previous teams. 196, 228 on the special attack, and 84 speed with a modest nature. Just a great Pokemon right now, especially with the Gmax, and you're going to be able to set your Aura Veil. Just a very, very strong Pokemon. Calyrex-Ice is my next offensive option, and it is just becoming really popular, but it's also, this particular set is just really goofy and fun to use. So I've got a White Herb on it, and it's got a 252, 252, 4 spread, but I'm running Speed Swap. This is where this particular Calyrex is a lot of fun, because you're going to be able to use Speed Swap if, you throw out Regieleki, you use Clefairy to use Follow Me for a second, go ahead and get your Speed Swap up, that Regieleki is now null and void, and you've got a dumb fast Calyrex-Ice that just sweeps through teams. It's just a very, very fun, powerful option, and in a best-of-1 scenario like the Players' Cup qualifiers, you get to pull this trick off a lot because people don't know you have it, so it's just a very fun option. So, I decided to run Speed Swap. I got to use it a handful of times in the Players' Cup, and it was a lot of fun. Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, and Heavy Slam. The White Herbs just to counter that Intimidate, because, Incineroar was used on like 50% of the teams. Moving on. Umbreon. I feel Umbreon is slept on. This Pokemon is fantastic in so many scenarios. It's great against Calyrex-Ice. It's great against Calyrex Shadow. It's just a very, very fun Pokemon to use. Snarl is going to do tons of damage to Calyrex Shadow and also lower its special attack. It's got Yawn, so it can shut some Pokemon down real quick. Foul Play is going to be huge against Calyrex-Ice, and then it's got Moonlight to heal itself back up with a Leftovers. My spread is 252, 156, and 100 with a Bold Nature. Super, super fun to use. Honestly, it pulled out a lot of wins for me when it came to Players' Cup, so really had a good time with that. I moved on to Arcanine just because I already had Umbreon, I didn't want to use Incineroar and have another fighting type weakness, especially because we already had Lapras. So Arcanine became my Intimidator on this team, with Snarl, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect, Citrus Berry on it, as well as a 204, 12, 4 at 52, and 236 spread with a Jolly Nature. It is a very awesome Pokemon. Because it has Intimidate, it also has access to Snarl. You're going to be able to Will-O-Wisp. It's a very strong Pokemon, and it is fairly bulky for what it is. So you're going to be able to do decent work with it in terms of like shutting certain Pokemon down or even just knocking Pokemon out. Very fun Pokemon to use. And then finally we move on to Clefairy with Helping Hand, Follow Me, Protect, and Moonblast. I've used this Clefairy on my Lugia team. It's a very fun Pokemon, obviously Eviolite and Friend Guard, 252, 220, and 36 with a bold nature. Very, very useful for either setting up the speed swap on Calyrex or just defending the Flapple. Because Flapple doesn't have that great defensive stats, you're able to boost the Flapple or keep it alive however way you need to do it in order to maximize your Flapple in a Dynamax situation. You're able to do that with Clefairy. So really, really fun lineup here. I'll take it into a couple battles and show you guys how it works, and we'll see how we do. You know, hopefully I do a whole lot better than I did on Cart during the Players' Cup. All right, here we go. Another Calyrex team. Regieleki again. So I really do like the Umbreon Calyrex lead here. We'll go ahead and bring Lapras in the back, as well as do I want Arcanine, Clefairy. Honestly, Flapple's not bad into these either. The only issue is the Regieleki. The Regieleki could prove problematic. Maybe I want to bring Clefairy in the front, because they do have Mimikyu. That could be a little bit problematic. We'll go with Umbreon. And maybe? I don't know. This is an interesting team that they got here. Calyrex, Clefairy, Umbreon, and Flapple? Sure. Let's go with that. Flapple is also really nice in the back because it is just naturally fast, so you're able to do a lot of work with it in the back line if you need, you know, to take out a Feeny or something. You're able to get like a Grav Apple up before a Feeny every time. What do we got? Okay. Honestly, A-okay with this. You just Glacial Lance this to get rid of the Mimikyu disguise, and you're golden. And they might even switch Incineroar out because of the potential high horsepower that they might be afraid of. So they may switch it out, which will just benefit us even more. They didn't switch it out, though, so that's okay. Gonna do big damage. Maybe it's Assault Vested. There's a Trick Room, which is totally fine with me. I don't know why they would bother doing that. So we're going to go ahead and just do the exact same play because that'll knock out the Mimikyu. They may switch in their Glastrier here, but I feel like we get a big play out of that. Big damage. They're going to hit Clefairy again, maybe? Perfect. We're doing huge damage. I don't know why they decided to keep both of these Pokemon in, because we're just getting so much out of this. And this is another situation where it's really nice that you have the Glastrier, well, the Calyrex with the Speed Swap, because you don't have to pop Speed Swap. You don't have to, and then it works fantastically under these Trick Room scenarios. So it's just a really, really valuable option. Do I want a Dynamax? Or do I want to preserve it? I think, honestly, just going for another Glacial Lance is probably a good play. We'll go ahead and Protect. They Steel Spike into my Calyrex, which is A-okay. We'll go ahead and hit that. That's they're going to lose their Mimikyu. Perfect. At this point, I feel pretty good going for a Dynamax into Incineroar, and then just going for a Follow Me. We're going to lose Clefairy, but then we just bring out Umbreon, and we're A-okay. They lose their Incineroar. We get a special attack buff. They are going to get a defense bonus, which is a little problematic, but that is okay. We are also faster than their Calyrex, so that's big as well. They're going to bring in Tapu, which is going to be problematic slightly for our Umbreon if they hit us with a Moonblast or something. Could do big damage. They do knock us out. I thought we were faster. Did we not go first last turn? And their weakness pulse. So that's, again, problematic. But their Trick Room does end, so we are going to be okay. Flapple comes out. We go for the Grav Apple. Or, you know what? Let's just double down into this. Ooh, let's not double down. Because if they decide to protect, that's really bad. Moonblast knocks out Flapple. We go for the foul play. Okay, yeah, golden. I didn't want to go for the double into the Calyrex slot just in the off chance that it protected. Then we just lose Flapple and be in an awful position. But now that we are in this spot, we're okay. Actually, we'll just Snarl a whole lot, and then we should just win off that. That's a pretty strong Tapu. I actually don't think we win this just because of the Tapu. We'll go for the foul play. Maybe we should have yawned. Probably should have yawned. Would have definitely been a better play. Yeah, we lose just because of Tapu, but that is okay. Well, this is an interesting team, to say the very least. What do I want to do here? Calyrex Clefairy looks like a good lead. And then Lapras in the back. And Arcanine? Palossand probably for a Trick Room setup here. We very easily just go for Glacial Lance and Follow Me here. The Palossand brings interesting. I'd imagine Palossand is for... Oh, it's a Dynamax option. Not something I would have predicted. Weakness Palled. They go for the Max Phantasm into Clefairy. Clefairy does hold on, though. How about that? I think we swap Calyrex here and just protect Clefairy. Because the Surf's not going to do it. They Surf. They Max Quake into Lapras. They Will-O-Wisp Clefairy? Why? Because now we just we knock out Dragapult here. I mean that we lose Clefairy, but we still get the Dragapult KO. Wait, why did we not lose Clefairy to the burn there? Did it really have enough health? Oh, we'll go for the Resonance and the Follow Me. Doesn't matter that we got faked out because we still knock out Palossand. We get our screens up. Puts us in a very, very powerful position. I think we bring in Calyrex. I'm not really worried about the... Ooh, maybe we should have brought in good ol' Arcanine here. Let's do that. We'll swap. Behemoth Flip, perfect. That was kind of what I was hoping would happen there. We knock out Incin. Skip to the end, and they gave up. Perfect. So there is the team. There is the team in all its glory. There is our Players Cup 4 team. It's a really fun team to use. It's a very fun team to use. I will have a Pokepaste below if you guys want to try it out for yourself. But that is going to be it for this video. Hope you found it entertaining and helpful. If you did, leave a like, smash the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Check out the Discord and check out my Twitch, my TikTok, and all that fun stuff. If you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel stream, or anything like that, like I said, that is it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.